Good morning, Marlon. Welcome to the Buffalo Soldiers Museum.
Thank you for having me. How did the Buffalo Soldiers get their name?
The Buffalo Soldiers actually, interesting enough, were named by the Native Americans. The Native Americans always had a great deal of respect for the buffalo and revered the buffalo during this time. And so when the Buffalo Soldiers came on the scene as the peacemakers, they saw these men and they had woolly hair like the buffalo and big eyes like the buffalo, and they were tough. You know, they were very, very tough. And so the Native Americans named them the Buffalo Soldier out of respect, you know, and honor for them. But the Buffalo Soldiers were also known as the Peacekeepers. My name is Jackie Jones Hook. I'm the executive director with the Buffalo Soldiers Museum.
Who founded the museum and why?
The museum was founded by my dad, William Jones, who actually served with the 10th Cavalry from 1940 to 1944. So he founded the museum because he had the experience of being a Buffalo Soldier, but also he wanted to leave some history for the citizens of Tacoma to know and to understand the great contributions that the Buffalo Soldiers made to history and made to America. Okay. He originally grew up in Little Rock, Arkansas. He was the son of sharecroppers, former slave sharecroppers, freedmen, and he was a farm boy, and he went into the Army from there and traveled all around the world. He traveled to Italy and Africa, and of course he also served as prisoner of the Korean War as well as a Buffalo Soldier. There's lots of memorabilia and artifacts, but I think if he were here today, the thing that he would say is the most noted memorabilia is the museum itself. You know, that there is a place, you know, where Black Americans can echo and learn about their history and their great contributions to the building of America.
As a daughter of a Buffalo Soldier, how does that make you feel?
Well, I'm humbled. I want to say, you know, I'm humbled and honored, but also as growing up in the military, life was always filled with a lot of parades and decorations and respect and honor for those troops who have served. So I'm deeply humbled.
Now, looking in here, I just see when they say a female Buffalo Soldier.
Yeah.
I never knew.
Well, that's an interesting story. She wanted to serve, so she disguised herself as a man. That's the real story. Her name was Cathay Williams.
Okay, being the daughter of a Buffalo Soldier, as well as the director of the museum, do you feel more of a responsibility to get the word out to the community to know the history of the Buffalo Soldiers?
I do feel a responsibility, and I think that comes from a number of areas. I think one is my love of liberty, my love for America, even today. But also I think one of our goals is to get on the public school tour circuit, because we are an educational museum. And unfortunately, this is one of the stories that was left out of the history book. But the Black American has made significant contributions to the building of America. They fought on the front line, you know, during the Indian Wars, during World War I, and during World War II. And hundreds and thousands of lives were lost. But again, they wanted to prove themselves a sense of strength, a sense of valor, and that they could be good citizens. And so they fought long and hard for that.
What are some of the featured rooms you have here at the museum?
We have 6 feature rooms. They include From Slavery to the Military, Bravery and Honor, Living Styles of This Time, Black Troops, Black Officers, And we have an honorees room, founders and honorees room. This is the American Lake Maneuvers, actually at DuPont, Washington. And as you can see, members of the 9th Cavalry Regiment, known as the Buffalo Soldiers, served here in 1904. American Lake Maneuvers. As you can see, they're on their horseback. Right here in American Lake. So they've had a presence here in Washington for a very, very long time.
Overall, what would be the mission of the 9th and 10th Cavalry Buffalo Soldiers Museum?
Our mission statement is to preserve, to present, and educate the public on the great contributions of the American black soldiers to the building of America and their contributions in world wars as well.
Again, thank you so much for the opportunity to come visit the museum and talk with you. And we see that it is definitely making an impact in Tacoma. So we thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Take a look, Tacoma.